I just need your attention, baby. See the way I dey tension, baby. Let me know, let me know, let me know. If I'm more than just a friend to you, more than just a friend to you.
Okay guys, so I did promise you some childhood pictures. There's only going to be like 2 of those here. This is the first one. So I didn't include a lot of photos just because this is what my hair looked like majority of my life. My mom just kind of kept my hair in braids all of the time just so, I wouldn't mess it up and she wouldn't have to deal with it too much. So the majority of my life I did have my hair in braids, be it 4 braids like this picture or 2 braids. As I got older, I just always had my hair in braids. So this is what I usually looked like. So this is actually my grade 8 graduation photo. I straightened my hair for this photo. This is one of the last times that my hair was really natural, I guess I would say. Well, not necessarily natural, but this is the only time you're really going to see it straight as a natural girl. So I actually went to high school still with natural hair, wearing my hair in braids. So you can imagine I did get made fun of quite a bit. And by the time my birthday had rolled around, my 13th birthday, because my mom wouldn't let me relax my hair until my 13th birthday, which is actually in November. So shout out to all my Scorpios out there. But my birthday was in November, and obviously the semester started in September. So from September until November, I was in high school with like 2 little braids in my head, and everybody made fun of me. So I included this photo with the straight hair so you could basically tell what my hair looked like after that, because I didn't really do anything to it. I just left it straight like that until I decided that I wanted to go on my own version of a natural hair journey. And that's where this photo comes in. So this is my relaxed hair, but wet. At the time, I don't know if you guys remember when the natural hair movement kind of started on YouTube. This would have been like, I'm going to say 2007, 2008-ish. And, when bloggers like Taryn Guy were really popular, shout out to Taryn Guy if any of you guys remember her, I decided that I wanted my curls back, but I didn't want my natural curls back. I wanted my version of my curls back, which meant instead of relaxing, I was going to texturize. So that's what you see in this photo. This was the first time that I had ever texturized my hair, which is obviously, it would have just been my roots. So the majority of my hair is still relaxed in this photo. This next photo makes me laugh because this is me on my natural hair journey again. And I had started texturizing my hair, so my curls were starting to come back slowly, and I had stopped straightening my hair because when I was relaxed, I straightened my hair every week. I just washed, straightened, and moved on. So this next photo is such a throwback, like taking the French Connection sweater and the BlackBerry in my hand. You can tell it was like the early 2000s. And this is me in the midst of my natural hair journey. Again, it was a texturized hair journey. I called it a natural hair journey because I thought waves equated to curls, but whatever. So this is me with my curls slowly bouncing back. It's so funny to look at this now that I'm natural because how could those be curls? But that's what I considered them at the time. This next photo is just, my hair dry and curly. I just can't stop laughing looking at these pictures. Like, I can't believe I thought my hair was curly then. So this is actually quite a bit into my texturized hair journey. So you can see I am starting to develop curls here. And I really thought I was poppin'. Like, all my life, I've kind of like called myself Curly Steph as like my username on stuff. So this is me thriving in my curly hair, enjoying it. And so yeah, those were the curls that I had developed at that point. So this next photo is just kind of showing you my curls in high school and beyond. These next couple photos are just me showing you what my curls looked like before I decided to ruin them once again. And that brings us to this photo right here. So my hair is straight in this photo. I was still texturizing my hair and wearing it 90% of the time I was wearing it curly. And then one day I had the bright idea to get blonde peekaboos, which is what you see at the bottom fanned out because I was so extra on Facebook. I decided to dye the tips of my hair blonde. And so I thought it was so cool, and I really thought I was probably the most poppin' chick in my high school because I had blonde bits in my hair. But that actually is the beginning of my actual natural hair journey here. So this next photo, at first, the peekaboos weren't really destroying my hair at all. don't even take in those eyebrows. Let's just ignore those eyebrows. Again, this was this is like 2010, okay? This is what was cool. But anyways, so my hair was still thick, as you can see in this photo. But in this next photo that I'm going to show you, you're going to see at the bottom how brittle the blonde pieces had gotten, even when I was wearing my hair curly. So although I had developed curls while still texturized, the bottoms was really brittle. In this next photo, you'll see that my hair started to get very limp. The bangs didn't even develop curls anymore, and the peekaboos were just slowly breaking off and working their way up my hair shaft and breaking my hair off. This next photo, you're gonna see how thin my hair really got. This is actually in college, so I would say this is probably like 2011, and my hair got super, super thin. And in the next photo is my hair at that time in 2011, where it was straight. This is actually the longest it ever got. I was texturized at the time and was really proud of my length, but as you can see, it's not just the angle of my head. The left side of my hair was much longer than the right side, and the peekaboos were just kind of destroying my hair, so my hair started to break. So finally, I'd had enough, and in this next photo, that's actually the shortest my hair has ever been. It was barely grazing my collarbone. I finally just had to cut the blonde pieces out. It was just not working for me, so I went and got myself a haircut. And I was so sad because I'd always been known for having long hair, and so having short hair was a bit of a kick in the gut for me. But, you move on, hair grows. This next photo is me slowly bouncing back after dyeing my hair blonde. And you see curls are starting to come back. And in the next photo, again, it's shorter, but the curls are starting to come back, and I'm happy with it. The photo after that just kind of shows you the thickness and length of my hair while straight and texturized. I mean, I never really had short hair except for that one period where I chopped my hair off. And a lot of people wouldn't even say that my hair was short at that time. It just felt short for me. So it kind of makes you wonder, like, why did I go natural? The next few photos and videos I'm going to show you are actually me wearing my hair curly while it had bounced back from the blonde, and I was older, so I knew how to take care of my hair a bit more. It was full, it was curly, I enjoyed it. I really had nothing negative to say about my hair at the time. I was really happy with the way that my hair looked. I had like beach waves, it was full, it was long, it was healthy, but for some reason, I still wasn't happy with it, and I just couldn't tell why. So I had mentioned that I had started watching YouTube and enjoying like natural hair beauty bloggers, and it started to make me realize that I was envious of a lot of girls who had curly hair that looked similar to what my natural hair looked like, but yet I was ruining it with texturizers. So finally, I decided that I was over the texturizers and I was going to go natural. So this picture here is just the last time I ever had my hair texturized and wore it curly. At this point, I could tell that I had over-processed my hair, and it was just kind of the kick that I needed to convince myself to go natural. This next picture is my hair straight after, again, the last texturizer I had ever gotten. This was back in March of 2016. And yeah, I don't even think that I knew in this picture that this was going to be my last relaxer. I had gotten my hair relaxed and then just decided, you know what? Let's see what happens if I give my hair a break. I don't even think that I wanted to go natural at this point. I genuinely just wanted to take a break from the texturizer, maybe like 6 months, and then go back and do my roots. I just thought that I would give my hair a break and then come back to the texturizer. But clearly, if you're watching this video, you know that I didn't. So this next picture is actually one of the only pictures I have of my hair while transitioning, because I really took it, like my self-confidence took a huge hit while transitioning. I'd always identified myself with my hair, which is so sad now that I look back on it. But I'd always identified myself with my hair, and to not be able to really wear my hair down really just depressed me a little bit. And I just didn't feel like myself with like straight hair and braid outs. Like I did not feel comfortable. Again, while I was texturized, I actually really liked my hair. So I didn't really like the way that I felt when I just had to wear my hair basically in a bun and braids for like 16 months. This next picture is just an example of how I mainly wore my hair during my transition. I usually just did a braid out, and then once braid outs got too frustrating, I started to do roller sets. So with my roller sets, I used low heat, which meant that my hair was pretty frizzy. So this next picture just shows you how I pretty much wore my hair, I'm going to say 80% of the time, which was just combed back in a bun. And I just got so sick of wearing my hair in a bun. Like now, even that I'm natural, I don't think I've worn my hair in a bun once since I've gone natural, because I am over buns for the rest of my life, okay? So we're jumping forward a bit because, like I said, I wore my hair in a bun from the majority of my transition, and so there wasn't really anything to show you guys. If you want to see a little bit more of my transition in detail, I tried to document most of my natural hair journey from 11 months actually is when I started on YouTube talking about my natural hair, all the way up until today, where I am now 26 months natural. So if you want to see videos of my progression through month 11 to month 26, you'll find that on my channel. So we're going to jump forward to this picture here. This picture doesn't seem that significant because my hair is straight, but this is actually the week before I decided to cut all my hair off. I have talked about this on my channel, but I had gone on a trip to Jamaica, which is where this photo was taken. I had straightened my hair for the trip, and in the island weather, my hair just didn't hold up too well. It was frizzy and I was unhappy with it, and I found myself worrying about my hair way too much, and I realized that I was getting way too attached to my hair. So I decided that I was gonna big chop. This picture here is actually the first picture that I took after I big chopped. I big chopped at 16 months post relaxer. I do have a video of my big chop that I will link up above in case you wanna watch that. And yeah, I mean, that's all there is to it. This is me 16 months in, and I finally chopped my hair off. I was finally natural. This next picture is me a month after I had gone natural. So I'm 17 months post relaxer in this photo, and quite happy with my curls at this point. The next photo is me at 18 months post relaxer, so 2 months post big chop. Again, happy with my curls. I mean, not as happy with the length because my hair was short, but I was so happy to be natural. I never looked back. This next photo is 19 months post relaxer, so I just wanted to show you guys a few photos of what my hair looked like at certain points in my transition. And the next video that I'm showing you is me 20 months post relaxer. I actually, looking at this video now, because I'm 6 months later, I missed the volume that I had when my hair was shorter. 20 months post relaxer, I was so happy with the way that my hair looked, clearly because I'm obviously feeling myself in this video, but I missed that volume. And we're gonna jump forward to 6 months later, which is pretty much present day. Well, this picture was taken a few weeks ago, but I was 26 months natural in this photo, and that's what my hair looks like now. So I am 100% natural. Could not be happier with it. I have zero regrets. And yeah, I'm just, even looking back at all these photos just makes me realize how far I've come. The natural hair journey is not easy by any means, and anyone who tells you it's easy is lying to you. But nothing good comes easy, and natural hair is no exception. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit it with a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe below so you can continue watching my natural hair journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.